Let me see. Hello. Rocco Fillmore here. Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about the biggest influences on me as a songwriter, on my songwriting. The thing about influencing is like, I learned to write songs from listening to different bands, and that's kind of how a lot of people, I think, in rock and roll, learn how to write a song. And so I guess if I was thinking of influencing and people who would influence me, probably be like people I listen to a lot or liked or kind of learned from, how to write a song, from listening to them and getting an example of the chord structures and all that kind of stuff. And there's things in certain, certain bands or certain people have done that I like. I like that about a band, and I like this about a band, and then I'll start. It kind of influences you. I guess that's how influencing works. Influencing is you gotta write a certain way, or or you kind of learn what's possible in songwriting from them. And then maybe you can take that and kind of create your own thing, something new. Just from that. Take some of that and create something new. So I would say the biggest influences on me, people that I liked, where I go, oh, I like that in that song. I like that song. I like how he did that. I like, I don't know. Sting will be like one of them. Sting. I remember listening to his solo albums when I was in high school, and I liked, he would use his words kind of very poetic. Like, and it would kind of be, he wouldn't get too kind of crazy with it, but he'd kind of play with words a little bit, but kind of in a very kind of poetic way, and I like that. But not like overtly poetic or, trying to be, cryptic, just kind of fun, with the melodies, and so, and then the way he sings kind of, I like that kind of thing. I like, that's what I like about him. And then you got like Roger Waters from Pink Floyd. I like that he would tackle these kind of things about, people's, their minds, and mental illness. He'll tackle all those kind of things, and and people the way they are, sheep and dogs and pigs, on the Animals album. In the walls, kind of stuff inside people's minds, and how people are. I like that, as well. And I liked Elvis Costello. I like his play on words, and he would also use, come up with his subject stuff that most people wouldn't sing about, and I like that. That was creative too. And he's like a very wordy kind of a songwriter, and he tended not to have a lot of guitar solos, but he tended to have more verses in his songs, so I like that. And then let's see who else. Who else would I say? Of course, Paul McCartney. His melody is very memorable. Paul's way of writing songs that are very memorable and stick in your head really fast, and they're very melodic, catchy. He's very good at arranging songs, and I like that. And the singing too. He's very big influence on me with his singing, and John Lennon as well. The Beatles in general, and George Harrison. They're all big influences on me as a songwriter. And George would write about people's inner struggles as well. John would write about the outside, and he would kind of be more of the play with words, poetic, power to the people kind of thing. Paul kind of the love songs, and he'd write about characters, great characters in his songs, and write about like meter maids and that kind of stuff, and that's that's kind of thing. Let's see who else a big influence. I mean, it's like every once in a while when I write a song, I kind of go, when I'm in a part, and I go, that'd be cool if I got that kind of style. I like the way that band did this, and kind of do that in that style. Just want to use different styles. There's so many different bands that I like. You kind of just use it in different places, and so that's that's fun to do, and it's a nice homage to them, but not overtly. It's like this, that there's that music there that you love, and you like to, like to bring those kind of flavors into your own music, but you want to create your own flavors, mostly. So, but yeah, that kind of stuff. Who else? I'm trying to think who else really influenced, or who else I really like. I mean, I like a lot of bands. I like Queen. I wouldn't say Queen was a big influence on me. But everything is an influence when you like something. I like Freddie singing. Freddie singing is a big influence on me. And Brian May's guitar playing. I love that, but I can't play like Brian May. But yeah, Queen, Led Zeppelin. I think Led Zeppelin. A lot of times when I play like guitar, I try to do that Jimmy Page riffs. So I guess that was if you ever playing guitar, that's Jimmy Page is probably one of the biggest influences. I tend to try that I can play like him, but it's but that kind of guitar style, like, and but really, I wasn't really too impressed with a lot of people, but like Sting and Roger Waters, and I like Peter Gabriel singing. Him too, he's got that deep voice. I like Eddie Vedder singing. He's got that deep voice too. I can't really sing that low, that kind of deep throaty kind of voice. But I like that, because it's something I can't do. So it's always, when you can't do something, you tend to like admire it more because you can't do it. It's kind of different than you, and I like that. What else? Who else? I'm trying to think. Influences. I don't know. Early on, I didn't really listen to how big different. I basically listened to the Beatles early on. And I listened to a lot of classical music even before I got into rock and roll and started writing songs. So a lot of that, melodies and a lot of classical uses variations on that basic style. So it's written in a similar way to rock music, but in a larger scale. So I was listening to a lot of that. It kind of teaches you about melody from that, and so that's an influence. But I'm trying to think who else is I like 80s stuff. I didn't really listen to a lot of 80s bands. I like the stuff now, but I don't think it's really a big influence. On my, especially early on. Early on, I just started songwriting, and then I started liking other bands, and I don't know if I would really use a lot of their ideas. I'm not saying I used anybody's ideas, it's just sometimes you kind of go, because you like that, and it kind of seeps into your work, but yeah.